arrested for no ID? How bizarre! Yo, that's
You don't even gotta. That's crazy.
Hold on, don't touch me.
she's a female.
Don't touch me.
I'm talking. You're trespassing
Oh,
from right here.
it?
Do you understand that? I have to yell because I can't even hear myself think because you won't shut up. You are trespassed from this address. If you come back from this address again, you will go to jail.
I can look.
So if you try to put your hands on me to arrest me for being on my property, what would happen if I defended myself?
Did I ever say I was going to put hands up?
Well, you said if I don't leave, I'll be arrested.
You said you're getting a notice.
Well, what if you told me if I don't leave, I'll be arrested. So
An 18-year-old girl was arrested for sitting at a bus stop without an ID, sparking outrage from her brother. The police accused her of loitering, even though it's not a crime in Connecticut. Despite her having no weapons or drugs, the situation escalated as her brother challenged the officers, questioning their priorities when real crime is happening around them.
We got a crowd in the building. Public.
It's public.
What they talking about?
Loitering at a bus stop for an hour. It's a bus stop. It's a bus stop, bro. It's a bus stop.
What they talking?
Talking about she loitering for an hour at a bus stop. It's a bus stop. Sit here, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't do nothing, knock the f out. But do y'all come get them? No. You come get them. Don't do shit, bro.
Whatever.
Bro, like that ass. Like that ass.
What the
Like
fuck?
that ass. Motherfuckers sit here and smoke crack, shoot up, all that. What do y'all do? Oh, somebody standing right here, no money, they fucking finished. Hey, yo, hands up on the wall. What I do?
You need to get a loitering sign if that's the fuck.
If that's the case, bro, move the bus stop down the street then. That's the case. If that's the case, move the bus stop down the street. Fuck! Or do your job. That's not your job. That's not your job. Bro, she don't gotta move. She's not being arrested. She's not being detained. If she wanna go inside the store, she can. The fuck? You know? For what? For what? For what?
Now I'm detained.
Why?
Where the handcuffs at?
Why? Where's the detain at? Fuck! She went to the trash can. You ain't say that.
No,
She threw her shit out.
I walked to the trash can.
But wait. You went to the trash can.
I said I ain't going nowhere.
She ain't say you ain't say right? You ain't say young ones go down that street though. So, how is she being detained?
I'm still confused as to how the fuck I'm getting a loitering ticket for standing in the bus stop.
That's what the f I'm saying.
There's no
Your job is to arrest criminals. She's not criminal.
Yeah, you got a vein.
I don't give a f about my vein. That's my sister. Like, is you dumb? That's my sister. I'm her brother, bro. I'm her brother. You gonna have to arrest me. Cause she's not going nowhere, and neither am I. So, like I said,
I don't stay there no fucking.
like I said, bro, she's not going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere either. That's my sister. No. Give me your keys.
This is some bullshit.
Give me your keys. Give me your keys, bro. Fuck, what you? What? What? You wanna search my bag too? They sitting here with a fucking jacket and a fucking stick in my teeth. Now, Talk to the speech. You're a boss. You're an officer, right? You're an officer, right? Learn the law. Learn the law. Yeah.
I can't see it right now. There's no one needs to
Thank you for all my work. Damn. You're being recorded.
Don't say nobody that's wrong. Break no fucking.
Exactly what I'm saying, bro. You want some?
I don't got no warrant. Hold up. I don't got no warrant.
I'm being detained too?
Wait.
I'm being detained.
Wait, I don't got no warrant.
No.
I don't got no charges. No court dates. No
Fuck out of
nothing.
here.
Why? Because I don't do
Fuck
nothing.
out of here.
I don't do
Fucking
nothing.
moose ass cop. Use a
I
move.
don't do nothing.
Fucking move, bro. I don't give a f. Oh, it's your husband. I'll be his ass cool. What you talking about? Talking about? Yeah. I'll beat your husband ass too, baby. Nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to curse on a f. Pig.
If I'm loitering, I need to get
Swine ass.
if I'm loitering, I need to get loitering song. Fuck out of here, bro. Say my
That's swine. Fucking swine. Swine. That's why I'm gonna go Muslim. That's why I'm gonna go Muslim. Not court. And then you wonder why civilians don't cop. What's wrong with you? And what? What? Already searched that. Like what the f is that a search? Nah, bro, keep recording. Keep this on recording, bro. Like I said, y'all got her name, got all that. What is she being detained for? What is she being detained for? Like seriously, what is she being detained for? What is she being detained for?
What is this?
Are you serious?
What?
Yo!
Whoa! Y'all playing.
Yo, get up close.
That's
Get
crazy.
up close.
That's crazy.
She's getting arrested for no ID? How bizarre! Yo, that's
You don't even gotta. That's crazy.
Hold on, don't touch me.
she's a female.
Don't touch me.
Don't fight the cops. 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 Let them do their job. Just let them do their job. Just let them do their job.
I'm gonna let y'all call my grandmother. Y'all can call
Just
my
turn
grandmother.
around.
Y'all can call my grandmother.
Key up and say.
Anyone else to consent that way? 550 Albany?
For what?
Yeah, she don't get for no ID.
She don't got no
Ain't no
idea.
ID. I don't have no ID.
261, you guys on
I don't have no ID.
Yo, bro.
Jet Black, we are the people. Connecticut Raw content.
Why? That's my sister. What do you mean you don't care?
Vonnie,
What do you mean you don't care? You're interfering. How am I interfering? That's my sister. I'm always interfering. Anything she do. And everything she do, I'm interfering. That's my sister. That's my sister. I'm
These
nowhere
handcuffs
near
is
you.
tight as hell.
Loosen them cuffs. Loosen them cuffs.
What's up, man?
Loosen her cuffs.
Going to jail because of no
Loosen
ID.
her cuffs.
We're tight these shit.
Bro, loosen her cuffs.
Hurt.
Wow.
Loosen her cuffs, bro. Loosen her cuffs, bro. Loosen her cuffs, bro.
That's what I'm saying. She don't got no ID. She don't got no ID. That's right. Get it in here, Kyle. Kyle ain't playing now. Uh-oh, he calling the goon squad. ID.
Fuck?
I
No.
don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all being recorded. Y'all know that, right? This on social media. Nigga viral.
We can't ID her. We can't identify her. Wait.
That's my cousin, man.
Because she never got in trouble.
She only 18. That's
I never got
that
in
girl
trouble.
ain't done. That girl.
I never been in
She
trouble.
never got in trouble.
Back up.
She never got in trouble. How she got so crazy ass yo.
Never been in trouble.
You got no ID. She can identify her. Y'all arrest her because she on her ID. At a bus stop for loitering. Wow. For no ID. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. Bro! That's a lawsuit, yo. Oh my God! How is it?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get arrested. I'm not arrested for what?
shit.
For what? Interfering how? How?
Walked up to my seat. That's the only reason.
You're seeing?
Yeah.
Oh, you the
Yeah.
Who's up? I walked away and said it. Son, take off the gun, take off the shit, take off the fucking white shit, right? And throw them hands like a grown ass man. Instead of being a white cop. White cop. No, I'm not coming down. I'm not. Y'all got my sister detained. For what? For what?
So now I'm arrested.
For what?
Now what?
For what?
Now I'm arrested.
For what?
You need to calm down.
Why? Why?
Now I'm
Why? What you do to my sister?
ID.
What you do to my sister? What you do to my sister?
There's some kind of ID.
Why not come down?
ID.
Why not come? Cause no ID? Cause no ID? No ID? Are you serious? No ID? Trespassing, no ID? That's gonna identify off a fucking diploma? So, you're not supposed to identify someone off a diploma, right? So you're that dumb. You're that dumb. You're that dumb. You're that dumb. Look up her social security card, dumbass.
She too young to have an ID. She only 18.
Exactly. Man, fuck her. Where's my sister?
Oh, she's not 18
She's
then.
no, where's my
Yeah,
sister?
she not old enough to have an ID. She go to juvenile, y'all.
She's 16. Yo, who's talking about?
She's 16.
Who's hiding them? Which one of y'all's hiding them? Alright, so they really just arrested my sister for standing on a bus stop waiting for a bus or whatever, saying she's wrong, and they get arrested her for no ID. I don't understand how y'all laws work out here, but where I'm from in the city, you don't get arrested for sitting on a bus stop with no ID. Now, from what my knowledge is, you need probable cause. She has no weapons on her, no drugs, no paraphernalia, no nothing, but a diploma.
At 18 years old.
And a fucking soda. So why is she being arrested and detained with officers for no reason?
Oh.
No, bro. Let me see my sister, bro. I don't gotta get close enough. Bro, she's right there by the Let me talk to my sister, bro. Alright, fuck you.
Yeah. Call the department in a few minutes, alright?
They gonna let her go. Let her go, bro. They gonna let her go. It's only an ID. They just gonna let her go. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I'm suing y'all. I'm gonna have y'all. Make sure you outside. That's outside. Fuck, make sure your ass outside. When you outside, I'm beating your ass. I'm gonna knock you the out.
That's a threat?
Oh, I'm a licensed fighter, bitch. Stop playing with me. Licensed fighter. Stop playing with me. I'll flip your whole out, bitch. Where you going to flip your car? I'll throw my butt at your back window. I don't give a You got my sister up there, man. You got my sister up there, bro. I'll flip your car. I'll spit on this bitch. Oh, so I can fuck you in jail too? Yeah, I love that. Throw my ass.
That's great.
What's wrong with you? Hold on if I kick the car. Hold on if I kick the car. I swear to God on my dead mother. On my dead mother and father. Hold on if I kick your car. On my dead mother and father. What is it?
252, that's the asshole.
A man filming a police officer's house is threatened with arrest by the Pasco police despite being in a public space. The officers demand he leave, claiming his filming violates privacy, even though no law supports it.
To violate people's rights.
Out of the road.
How's it going today?
Good. How are you? Out of the road.
I'm going around here. You don't have to tell me what to do, but I'm traveling just fine.
You're in the middle of the road. I can
Well, you can't just tell people what to do. That's it, you know. Come on, don't start
It's
that.
not a sidewalk. You need to get out of the road. I'm giving you a command to get on a sidewalk.
Is it a legal command for real?
Not a sidewalk. You are standing in the middle of the road in violation of
This
the
is not the
law.
middle of the road. There's a sidewalk right here. You don't see this
There
as
is
a
no
sidewalk?
sidewalk right here if you want to record it.
Come
I'm
on
gonna
now.
give you one more chance since you're recording me.
But name and badge number. Name and badge number. Name and badge number. Yeah, I want a business card. Business card.
196.
Business card.
That's someone's yard. That's not a sidewalk.
Business card, buddy.
Oh, sidewalks over
Oh,
there.
there's a sidewalk, bud.
Absolutely. Go find
Look.
a sidewalk. I'm recording too, all right?
Look, there's a sidewalk right here. That's a sidewalk right there. Look, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. You can't just pull me over. You can't just stop me. Come on, man. I'm asking questions. That's it.
Sidewalk.
Look at sidewalk. Come on, guy. That's an unlawful. That is an unlawful order. You want to start giving. Stop it. Stop it. Can I get? Let me give me a badge. Give me a business card.
I just told you my name and badge number. I don't have a business
Okay,
card.
what's the name and badge number? Name and badge number.
Out here on the street. Thank you very much.
I could be out in the street, buddy. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're gonna violate people's rights like that? I could be out on the street. If I have to walk across the street, what am I gonna do?
You're not violating your rights.
Yes, you are. That's why I come out here, because you guys violate people's rights. I come out here.
Let me talk. I am giving you opportunities to comply.
You're wanting to give.
If I wanted to violate your rights,
You're wanting to give unlawful orders. You're wanting to give unlawful orders.
It is illegal to stand in the middle.
It's not illegal. I could cross the street if I pull it up. Show me the law. Show me the law code.
How about you
show me the law code.
Listen to my lawful
show me the law code.
What happens? Okay.
Show me the law code. Under duress, I'm not gonna go on the road. Under duress because look, you want to arrest me. That's the thing we talk about. That all you guys do is want to push people around. Look at you.
Stay there.
Stay where? Stay there. Stay there.
Perfect.
See what you're doing? You see what you do? Violating people's rights.
I'm not gonna do it. Sorry.
That's exactly what you're doing, bud. Isn't it? All I'm here is asking for questions, and you guys are gonna sit there and want to violate somebody's rights. That's in public. I got my rights to grieve to the government, right? Right? Isn't my First Amendment? Right? Do you know the first? Hey, you can say however way you want to say it. You can say it's harassment. You can say whatever. As long as it's not an action, then I ain't doing nothing.
Right there on the sidewalk, but if you're out here in the middle of the street,
bro, if I go over here and I have to cross the street because I gotta go home or something, use a crosswalk. Hey, they ain't no crosswalk. But come on, can I get your business card? Name,
who I am. You've had one before.
Name and badge number. Then say it. Come on, man.
7-2, Lieutenant Decker. We've talked before. You put a video up of me, remember?
Yes, sir. And what's your name and badge number?
Why are you out here doing this?
Well, because you guys violate people's rights. That's it. That's like what this guy's want to do.
Give me an example.
Like right now, he's trying to push me off the road just because I'm in the. He's saying he's going to arrest me because I go on the road.
Why are you recording
right?
someone's house?
Right? You're going to arrest me because I go on the road?
Stop. You're not being.
Yeah, you said that. You said if I go out on the road, you're going to arrest me. Is that illegal?
You're not being reasonable right now. What are you doing?
I'm saying I come out here because I test you guys for you guys to violate people's rights, and that's what you guys the first thing you guys to do.
Privacy?
I'm in public. I can record whatever I see. Right? Right? You know what the plain view doctrine is? You know what the plain view doctrine is? Right? Right? You know what that is? Okay, then I got the First Amendment.
What's that person's expectation of privacy?
So they don't got no expectation of privacy. They don't have expectation of privacy in public. As long as I'm in public.
I try to get along with you, but you're being ridiculous and you're being unreasonable.
Look at this.
So post your video.
Yeah. I'm gonna show how you guys are ridiculous on trying to do unlawful orders to people.
Information. You should probably get a protection order against you. This is not safe.
Whatever.
So you're gonna get violated.
No, I ain't getting nothing. You guys ain't getting nothing. You can't get nothing from you. I haven't done nothing.
What's the time right now?
If I have not committed a crime, you can't ask for ID or nothing. There's no reason for. Then that point you're violating my rights, my Fourth Amendment. What's the Fourth Amendment right? Huh? What's the Fourth Amendment right?
You should know.
Yeah, Fourth Amendment right is my privacy, to my legal privacy.
Of privacy for you going over to someone's fence.
I'm not going over their fence. I'm right here in public. Oh well, there's no expectation. Plain view doctrine. Look it up.
That has nothing to do with
plain view doctrine. If I can see it from public, I can record it.
You are being unreasonable.
You're being unreasonable. You just want to be on a high horse. That's it.
Post this video for your two fans.
I'm telling you that you guys violate people's rights, like you're going to try to do right now.
Let me talk. You just want to talk over for you.
Because all you want to do is violate people's rights, right?
Have a nice day. We have your information. You'll probably
have a nice day.
How many times have you been arrested doing this?
Don't worry about how many times I got arrested.
0.
Yeah.
Right? We have violated your rights 0 times.
No. You don't know anything then.
How many times have you been arrested for doing this?
0. More than what you think, buddy.
0.
More than what you think, buddy.
So.
More than what you think. Just for violating my rights. Just for violating my rights. Traveling, walking, just and saying, oh, if you don't step right there, you're not in public. When the public says,
I'm talking. You're trespassing from right here. Do you understand that? I have to yell because I can't even hear myself think because you won't shut up. You are trespassed from this address. If you come back from this address again, you will go to jail.
I can walk up and down all the street the whole time I want. As long as I'm not on their property, buddy. So don't go there. Don't get it twisted. I can walk up and down this sidewalk. I can walk up and down the street. See how you guys are doing. See how you are pushing out your unlawful orders. Do you see that, Sergeant? You're a sergeant, right?
Unlawful about
Are you not a sergeant?
So you are free to go.
What's your name and badge number, Sergeant?
Free to go.
Andrews, 174.
Okay, then you should teach your officers that's not violate people's rights and give unlawful orders.
Free to go. Still free
Then
to
tell them not to give unlawful orders, okay? Remember that.
I don't have to tell him anything.
You're the sergeant. You're the one that's supposed to be in charge of these guys.
Guess what? My boss is here, so
go. You are free to go.
Wow.
Still free.
But they still don't, put up the right to put up for you guys to learn the Constitution. You guys don't learn the Constitution.
in our home is violating your rights somehow.
All I did was pass by and say, "Oh, look, I seen a car. I was like wondering what cop lives here. What violator lives here? That's it.
Keep recording. Let's go to
That's
your
it.
house. Let's show everyone where you live.
Oh,
Show
people
them
know
your
where I
address.
live.
Let's give them your license plate.
People know where I live. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Where is that? What's your address?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
See?
so you don't want to share. So you're
Because-
all about freedom of information,
yes.
but you don't want to share.
No, you know what the First Amendment is?
You're a hypocrite.
You know what the First Amendment is, right? You know what's the Third and Fourth Amendment? You know those? Do you know any of them? Do you know any of them?
Safe, happy holidays. Whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope it's a wonderful one. Have a happy
All right. Goodbye.
You guys are dismissed. You guys go do your job. You guys do your job, and you guys go stop violating people's rights. Remember that, all right? It is, yeah, Christmas coming up. So let people know, hey, this and this is that. Oh, get out of the street, please. Oh, get out of the street. Look at this shit, you guys. These are unlawful orders. Shut the fuck up, man. You guys are fucking idiots, man. Get out of the street. Get out of the street. Hear that shit? Fucking bullshit. Get out of the street. It's not about, defunding the police. It's about redirecting your funding to retraining you guys on the Constitution. That's what you guys need. Be retrained on the Constitution. Exactly. Retrain yourself. Yeah, you know what you're doing, Id. Now they don't even want me walking out in the street, babes, because they're crying.
What'd you say? That's not appropriate for your younger viewers. You shouldn't curse on it. Disney Plus.
Don't worry about what we be doing, man.
Plus is never gonna pick you up when you talk like that.
Don't worry about what we be doing, man. Worry about learning how to, protect our people, protect the people's rights. You guys took an oath to protect our rights.
Give me an example where we didn't.
Not today.
No, give me
Or any other time. That's all you guys ever do. Because the first thing you guys do is pull up on people.
I just asked for you
The
to
first
give me
thing
an
you guys
example.
do is pull up on people and say, hey, ID.
What people?
When you pull people over, anybody.
Everybody is my people.
When you pull people over, that's the first thing you guys do, man. Hey,
Give me an
ID,
example.
ID. Oh, you can't tell them that you got a light out. You can't tell them that you got this and that.
You just want to talk.
Right? You can't tell them that, right? You can't. You can't, right?
Driving's a privilege,
Because
not a right,
no,
right?
it's a right.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
a
right,
privilege.
it's a privilege.
It's our God-given right to travel amongst this free country.
No.
A driver is one that works for commerce. Look that up.
Okay, so
you guys don't
you
understand
think a
those
drunk driver-
rights.
you think a drunk
You guys
driver
don't
can have a car?
You guys don't understand those rights.
No, you don't understand what you're talking. You're being unreasonable.
You're
I
being
usually work
unreasonable.
with-
You
I
guys
usually work
learn the
with people, which is
Constitution.
being
Learn the
ridiculous.
Constitution.
So
Under
why
your
are-
oath,
why are you
protect
here?
our rights instead of
Why are
taking
you
our rights.
here?
That's why. I'm telling you constantly what I'm telling all the officers. Learn the constitutional rights. You took an oath to protect our
Let me help
rights,
you.
and that's the first thing you do.
You're gonna keep talking.
That's the
I'm
first
talking.
thing you do,
wanna
right?
Talk like a human being. So I've been trying to do that the whole time, and you're being ridiculous.
Is it not what you guys do? Okay, you guys can't pull over somebody and say, "Hey, your lights out. Okay, be on your way. You're serving to protect." You guys don't do that, right? You guys,
What are you talking about?
when you pull somebody
Why are
over,
you
bro,
here?
why can't you guys get it through your skull?
has mental health
Okay,
issues. Obviously,
you guys
on
do
this
because you guys
channel,
don't
if you're
understand
watching
it.
this,
If
this
you guys don't
gentleman,
understand
want to
it.
help him. I wish we
You guys
could,
don't
but he
understand that.
has
You guys are
issues.
thick-headed. You guys don't
There's
understand
something
it. That's the first thing you guys
paranoid going
do.
on here.
When
I
you guys
really
can
wish we
serve
could
and
help you.
protect
I
and say,
really
"Hey,
do.
you got a light out.
This
You
is a
you know."
weird
You went around the
continent
corner
in
too
countries.
quick, slow it
You
down,
have an
and
issue.
that's
You need
it.
to get some
Be on your
help.
way, serve and
Would you
protect.
like to talk to
But the
someone?
first thing you guys do is
AK
Nazi, papers,
Audit,
papers,
would you like
Nazi,
to
Nazi,
talk to someone?
Nazi. I want my papers. We need them
talk
now.
about-
You can't
I'm gonna post
you
this
can't go
video.
nowhere unless you have your papers.
This is.
That's how you guys do it, huh?
You are being ridiculous.
Well, you're the one that's sitting here arguing, not understanding where I'm coming
Let's
from.
Stand out of that driveway.
In case someone wants to come home and you're standing.
Oh, because you guys really give a lot of room to move in. Come on, guys. You guys are always talking crap about everything. Here comes another few, man.
Hi, sir.
How's it going?
This is AK Audit.
Can I get a name and badge number real quick?
Oh, yes. We've met before. I met you in August. How are you doing?
How's it going?
Doing all right.
Name, badge number?
What do they need help?
Just because of me, you know, out here standing up for my rights and making sure we're not being overstepped with the boundaries. Hoping you guys can get retrained on your Constitution. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Look how many people are here because you're causing a
Just because of a one person.
Yeah,
because ain't doing nothing criminal.
And you seem to have
ain't no
mental health
crime
issues.
being committed, and you guys are here being, you know.
There's not even a more on him and his channel.
It's unbelievable.
Why is that funny?
Just learn how to. It's, like I say, you know, it's not about, you know, defunding. It's about redirecting your funding to retraining.
To what?
You know what I mean? Retraining to honor your oath.
This is the
To honor your oath.
Department in the state of Washington.
You guys don't honor your oath, though. Everybody, all officers don't honor their oath. They don't. They don't. That's the first thing that, like I said, that's the first thing. That's the first. That's the first thing. Like I said, that's the first thing you guys do. And you guys throw it out there by saying.
Stop. Give me an example.
I gave you plenty of examples. You still don't take it.
Single one. Give me
what do you mean? You pull somebody over and they have a light out.
Hey,
what? What do you do?
Give me the officer's name and badge number.
No. What do you do? What do you do when you pull somebody over?
Educate people.
I'm educating you. What do you guys do when you pull somebody over?
You pull them over to educate them so they're safe on the road.
Okay, you tell them, okay, your light's out. Now give me your license and insurance and all that, right?
Yeah.
Why do you need all that when it's free to travel?
Identify the driver.
You don't need to identify the driver.
Why?
We got constitutional rights. Our Fourth Amendment. You know what the Fourth Amendment is?
You don't even understand the reason.
Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is?
Yes.
That you took an oath to sworn oath to. What is it?
How's that an unlawful search and seizure? Ask for someone's identification.
Because you're asking for their ID. You're asking for their ID when they don't need to give you ID unless they have committed a crime, right?
I need you to give this officer your information.
You don't need. You know you ain't getting my information. What's wrong with you guys?
Because you're harassing people.
Too bad. See, that's what you guys are doing right now. Taking my information unconstitutionally.
We don't need to tell it. We have all this info.
Then take it like that, because it's crap what you guys are going to try to do and want to do.
Statement of why you were here and what you were doing?
Like I said, that's all I was going to ask. Who lived here? What tyrant lived here? Because I was just going to educate them on the Constitution, just like I'm trying to do that. And that's it.
And they asked you to leave and you wouldn't leave.
Hey, I'm in public and that's it.
So they asked you to leave and you wouldn't leave?
I'm in public.
Did they ask you to leave?
If I'm in public, they can tell me to do whatever. If I'm in public, they can't tell me. They can't tell me to leave if I'm in public. Sorry.
Would you like to give a statement of this officer?
No, that's all I'm saying.
Why not?
Because I don't need. I gave everything to you guys. I told you guys what you guys need.
Okay. Well, luckily you record everything, so we can pull that. So I appreciate that much on YouTube. Because you
just learn not to just learn not to protect people. I mean, to protect people's rights, not take their rights right away. This right here, because this is what you guys don't understand that you guys.
Followers do not help people.
Like I said, you guys don't. You guys use the policies to entrap people to say, hey, no, it's the law because it's, Washington law says that no matter what, you need ID. Right? That's messed up, right?
You need to see.
When we got constitutional rights to our protection, right?
This is what you want. I know you get off on disattention.
No, I get off on making sure that people learn their rights, learn what the fuck they need to say to people.
Listen to me. If you continue to harass people, you will be charged or arrested.
Look, harassment is an action. Harassment is an action, right? Can I get a name badge number?
Yeah, Officer Guards of the Pasco Police Department. Okay. All right. May I ask why you were here then initially?
160. No, that's good. You have a good day, sir.
Okay. You don't want to tell me why you were here?
No, I left them all know the reason. But you guys go ahead and be on your way. And
can I get your name, sir?
No, sir. No.
Okay. All right.
You have a good day. What they do here, cops. Peeps. Just because I was all interested. Look, I'm crossing the street at the crosswalk, like they say. Well, this is what they do, peeps. Check it out. And that's what these cops don't understand. That all this is sidewalk. All this is public easement. See that light pole? See that light pole? All this from that light pole to the street. It's all legal. It's all easement. All this is public easement. Because of that light pole. City comes in here, has to fix that light. They have to have all this easement. So all this is easement right here.
A citizen journalist visits the Albuquerque Housing Authority to submit public records requests and address the way he was treated during a previous visit. When he arrives, he's met with hostility from the staff, who refuse to accept his documents, leading him to escalate the situation by questioning their actions.
Everybody, it's James Freeman, and I am back out here at the Albuquerque Housing Authority. The last time I was here was Friday. They called the police to have me trespass because I mentioned that the people's reviews on Google on this government entity weren't good, and just because I mentioned that, they called the police, all men with guns, to come and have me trespassed. So I'm back up here to do some open records requests and ask for an apology. Hey, how you doing? So I needed to meet with Brian Egan and Christina Baker. I was told, I was sent an email telling me to come in because apparently they were going to issue me an in-person apology for the way they treated me last weekend. That's just an email that I received. So it was Brian Egan and Christina Baker, and then I just need to do some open records requests. So I don't know if you guys have a records clerk here or if I go somewhere else for that. You want me to sit over there so you can help the next person? Or?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Yeah. All right, thank you, sir.
Sit over there, okay?
All right.
Sit on that chair right over there. You see that chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, go and sit in that chair, okay?
What?
Yeah, that means now, okay? I need to help other people right now, okay?
Excuse me?
I need to help other people right now, okay?
Really?
We got other people that are actually clients, okay?
Really?
Sit over there, yeah.
That's how you're going to act?
Yeah.
They sent me an email asking me to come in.
Step away. Step away.
Ma'am, Hey, I've got some records requests to give you. Ma'am? Christy, can I please give you these open records requests? Ma'am, by state law, you've got to accept them right here and now. By state law, it does. So, where's your attorney? He's not talking to me? So, just like almost every other government entity, they want you to even jump through hoops to give them open records requests, when by state law, you can write it on your own piece of paper and you could submit it to any government employee or entity. And if they are not the holder of the records, they're supposed to forward it to the person that is the holder of the records. I specifically asked for the records clerk so that I could hand them to them, or I can hand them to somebody here to hand them to the records clerk. But as you can see, Christy Baker is really, really nasty. Christy, I need you to take these open records requests. You've been served. They're right there on the floor, Christy. Your process doesn't obey the law. I will personally sue you when you don't fill it. You've been served. They're right there, Christy. You've been served. Hey, how's it going?
We need to talk to you.
What's that?
We're going to talk to you.
How come?
Huh?
Why?
Get criminally trespassed from this property.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and do it. Write it up. Hey, are you guys trespassing me from here for trying to do records requests with you? Sir?
But anyway,
Are you trespassing me for trying to do records requests with you? So Albuquerque police are here to trespass me for doing records requests with them. Got a card on you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, get it, please. So what's the reason for the trespass?
They don't want you on the property anymore.
Do you understand how this works? I'm here to do official government business with them, right? Here to do open records requests, which I have a right to do, which by state law, I'm required to come in person as their own policy and as the law says, and hand them the open records request. You understand that?
Okay.
That's my right as a citizen to do so. You understand that? And they want me trespassed because I did that. Did they tell you why they want me trespassed?
They want you trespassed.
Do you have a reason to trespass me from public property that I pay for?
This is public property?
Yeah, it is. This is state funded. 100% state funded. My funding, right? Been working my ass off. What do you mean if I say so?
If you say so.
What do you mean? Are you questioning whether or not it's state funded?
I didn't say that.
Okay, but you think you get to trespass me from it?
You're going to get criminally trespassed today.
And what does that mean?
That you're not going to be allowed on the property.
And what if I come back?
Then if you're still here, we'll take you to jail. If not, you'll get summons to court.
So if I don't leave, I will go to jail? Is that right?
Today you're just getting a notice.
A notice. And
you're not allowed back on the property.
Okay, so that means I'm not allowed to come back and do open records requests or do my official business with them? Is that right?
I'm not too sure on that part.
Is this a sergeant right here?
No, this is another officer.
All right, before you do anything stupid, what's your name?
I'm Officer Daniel Tennant.
Officer Daniel Tennant. Why don't you get your supervisor out here to help you? Does that sound good, Mr. Tennant?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do what you want to do, go ahead. But, you know, qualified immunity's been abolished in New Mexico, right?
Yep.
So if you try to put your hands on me to arrest me for being on my property, what would happen if I defended myself?
Did I ever say I was going to put hands on you?
Well, you said if I don't leave, I'll be arrested.
I said you're getting a notice.
Well, what if you told me if I don't leave, I'll be arrested. So who is going to be the man who's got the balls to illegally put their hands on me today?
Why are you getting so mad right
I'm
now?
asking you a question.
You're so aggressive for no reason.
Who is going to put their hands on me?
No, we'll get to that part whenever.
And what happens if I defend myself? What would happen if I defended myself?
Hopefully we don't go down that route.
Yeah, hopefully, huh? Hopefully you keep your hands to yourself, right?
You too.
Well, I would never initiate force against you. Is your supervisor on the way?
I think so.
Got him? All right, thanks, sir. Can I grab your name real quick, boss?
He's talking to me.
Sure.
How's your day going so far?
Man, it was good until they just wouldn't take my damn records request, you know?
So
should have
what
been
is
here
that?
for 20 minutes and it been out.
So what is that? Because I don't know what you're talking about. Can you inform
So,
me?
I'm conducting an investigation on this department as well as the Albuquerque Code Enforcement as a journalist. What's going on is that the Albuquerque Code Enforcement is deeming people's properties unfit to live in. They're going in, they're locking people out of their own properties and then telling them, that's okay though, you don't need to be self-sufficient, come over here to the housing authority and live off the government. So essentially the government is taking away people's houses and saying, don't worry, we'll give you free housing though, at the expense of all the other taxpayers. I'm doing a story, man, right? I'm doing a story on government corruption and how deep it really goes. They don't want me here because they know that the story doesn't make them look good. From the moment that I showed up, I was here last week on Friday, okay? Totally polite, totally, I mean, quiet as heck. You know, you can watch my live streams. I'm in there whispering to my live stream to make sure that I don't disrupt anyone or anything, that I just conduct my business. They have come out and been so nasty to me. Quite frankly, man, at this point, I am upset. I'm annoyed, I'm upset, I'm pissed off that I come to do business that I'm legally and lawfully allowed to do, and they call guys with guns. How would you feel? I mean, how do you think they would feel if the next time I come out here, I call the militia that's heavily armed to come out here and do my paperwork business with me? That doesn't look good, right?
Yeah.
That would look really threatening. And quite literally what they've done now is they've called their militia, you. I came to do paperwork, man, right? And they called guys with guns to come and threaten me that if I don't leave, they're going to take me to jail. Yeah, there's some frustration here, right?
Yeah, I can understand from where
Okay.
you're coming from.
And reasonably so, because I'll tell you what, man, if I showed up with a couple, 2 or 3 guys with guns on them, said, all right, now let's do business, I would expect that they would feel threatened and intimidated, right? And I wouldn't do that, but they did. They just did. So, yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm a little agitated about that, you know?
What was your name by chance? I forgot it.
I'll tell you what was your name?
I'm Officer Daniel Tenna.
Okay, I'm Mr. Freeman.
Mr. Freeman?
Yeah. That's what I go by. That's what I go by. It's not a real name. So the first time that they decided they wanted to trespass me last week on Friday, I was sitting there, you know, filling out my papers and stuff, and this woman, I think I dropped her card in the car. Oh, Christy Baker. She came out and said, hey, you know, what can I do for you? She answered some questions, but she told me, hey, you can't record though.
Okay.
You know I can, right?
Record
people in a public setting.
for that. It's kind of tricky on the recording part.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, go on. Let me know then. Tell me how that goes.
So it's like.
Let me turn this way so that I can get. Can we turn this way because my phones are going to overheat? I want them in the shade. Is that all right?
Yeah, fine.
The sun's going to make my phone overheat.
So it's kind of like you can record in a public setting, but then if you do record people, you also have to have their consent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, and is that in the state of New Mexico?
Or
is that a U.S. law? Is that a New Mexico law?
I would have to.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait till that car goes by.
So I'd have to relook at it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I kind of know about it.
Okay.
I'm not too 100%.
So
But that's kind of what I've been told, that if you record, you can record in a public place. But if you want to get like actual people's
faces,
and stuff, to get their consent.
Okay.
From what I've heard,
because it's
have to look at it to make sure that.
Okay, because it's really not a big deal. All I was doing while I was in there doing my business is I had the camera on so that any employees that work there that walk by, their faces are caught on the camera so that I can run it through an AI system to find out who they are. That's all it is. It's not a big deal, right? I'm just kidding, dude. There's not.
I was like, I don't know.
That's what government does to us, man. That's good though, huh? That'd probably piss some people off, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what government does to us. But turnabout wouldn't be fair play, would it?
I'm not too sure how that works in the first place. So.
Okay.
About AI and stuff like that.
But no, just to let you know, yeah, you can definitely record in a public place. If it's publicly accessible, you can record there. Now, private businesses could kick you out. If I go in McDonald's and I want to record in McDonald's, that's a private business. They can trespass me. Government-funded entities like this, government, doesn't get to trespass you just because you're documenting them. We're supposed to be able to go in and document all of our interactions with our public servants. It doesn't just, I'm sure you know it applies to police, right? That we can record you in your official duty and your official capacity at any time, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, it applies to them too, so long as it's in a publicly accessible area, right? So now if I were to kick in those secured doors, bust them open, I mean, I can't record past there, but then really the issue isn't that I'm recording, it's that I'm breaking and entering, right?
Yes. So have you gone through like the system, or like how do you?
No, I'm doing a story on the corruption. So I got tips from a bunch of people who have been, a good handful of people that have been ejected from their homes and then self-sufficient. I mean, they were crappy homes, but I mean, one of them specifically, the only problem was that the city is starting to tell people that they have to be on the city gas line. And if you don't have the city gas running to your home, you're not up to code and you're not allowed to live in your house. So there's people who are using like electric heat, right? And they're saying, no, you can't do that. You have to have a gas line hooked up. If the gas line isn't hooked up, they're going to come, the city, come and evict you from the home that you own, kick you out. And if you start coming in, I'm supposed to go down tomorrow and document some of these homes, but I've been told that, and I don't know whether it's true or not, but I've been told that the code enforcement guys will go in, if you keep trying to go back to your home, that they'll go in and destroy things in there, like smash your toilets and basically make it actually unlivable. Now, whether or not that's true, I do not know yet, but that's part of what, my investigation is. And that's why they don't want me investigating, and that's why they want me trespassed. Make sense?
A little bit of a catch up, but trying to get there. Was it an officer that came to talk to you on Friday?
3 of them did, yeah. And the sergeant came to let the officers know you cannot trespass him from public property for doing the business that he's doing here. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name. Was it Garcia? Which one? Okay. Did he tell you to just move on, or?
No. I mean, he told me. So, what's your purpose? Are you obtaining services from this business?
Yeah, I was here to do some public records requests, and they were refusing to take them, so I sat there and waited for them to take them. I was actually on my way out of here when you guys showed up. Yeah,
you were giving them paper?
Yeah, I was doing records requests through them. And you can, here, let me show you. They gave me a document too. Let me set this down. Now, I know how the public records law works anyways, but they were trying to tell me, no, we're not going to take your records request. So I was on the phone with my attorney, trying to figure out, hey, what are we going to do from here? They said, well, they've got to take them. I mean, that's not an option, right? But so they said, well, here's our policy. Their policy literally says, so they're saying, we're not going to take your records request because you're not abiding by the policy. The policy literally says, I come in, I write the records request, and I hand it to them, right? So they're just being obnoxious is what's going on. And they want me trespassed because I'm doing a story on them that makes them not look good. So I came to do some records requests for the number of people that they've had trespassed illegally from this property. Because I've heard that they do this quite a bit to people, that you're to bow to their every desire or they're going to trespass you. And that's just not the way it works with a public entity. Does that make sense? All right.
Now, you Mr. Gene? Did they say you were trespassed before? Is that true or no?
No, absolutely not. The officers came out on Friday and they told them that they cannot trespass me from public property while I'm doing my public business, my official business. So.
And what's your name?
I didn't give it.
So you're not going to give it?
I mean, unless it's under threat of violence.
So it's not Mr. Springer James Allen?
Not sure.
You were here to get some records?
That's right.
And they refused to give them to you?
Well, they refused to take the papers, so I just sat there until. So what I did too is they want to cause a commotion so that they can call you guys, and so. Since I knew they were going to do that, I was live when I was doing it. I told the live stream, there was 3 other people in there doing business. So I said, I'm just going to sit over in the corner and quietly talk to the live stream till these other 3 people leave, because I know they're going to the employees are going to cause a disturbance, right? And so I went up to the window to try to hand them my records requests. They said, no, we're not going to take them.
So there was no threats or anything like that?
No, of course not, man. Of course not.
What about a voicemail? They were saying about a voicemail that you left like a really aggressive voicemail?
I have never left any voicemails with them. Nope. I've got a large audience. As a matter of fact, there's 2,192 people watching right now. Could one of those... so on the other video that was watched the other day, it was only up for an hour and 10,000 people saw it. Could one of those 10,000 people have left some kind of voicemail? Could have. By all means, investigate that if somebody committed a crime, right? But I have not. And so I'll just let you know right now, if you're going to illegally trespass me, we're going to see you, and we're going to have to deal with it in a legal way. Does that make sense? Don't take it as a threat, but we're going to deal with it in a legal way.
1729 Gerard.
Somebody in the chat just said, I did, LOL.
We'll stand in the shade. It's kind of hot.
Sure, man. You look pale-skinned.
It's hot. I forgot my sunscreen today.
Okay. So now they're lying. Now they're lying and saying that I made threats.
I didn't find out until later that it's not refrigerating to custom people and things like that. I made a phone call that was threatening with somebody. So.
What is this about? He was trying to obtain some records or something?
That I don't know. Anyway.
We can talk freely. It's not, I mean, his body cam is going to end up being published anyways, so it's not like anything you do or say is going to be a secret. Everything you lie about, everything you do and say can and will be used against you in a court of law, sir. Why couldn't you guys just communicate with me? I mean, I came in here to do some simple paperwork and requests with you. Why can't you just, you know, I've been polite to all of your employees until they've been nasty to me. Why can't we just do our business and move on, sir?
Baker 322, okay.
Baker 322.
Hey, I'm James. Hey, sir, I'm James. See, I mean, they've been giving me the cold shoulder since. So this is what your tax dollars are paying for, guys. And I just did an open records request for his name and salary. And we're gonna, I mean, this is exactly what the problem is, you know. This is why I was sent, obviously why I was sent to investigate these people. I had no preconceived notions. You guys saw my first interaction here, but this is how people treat you when they get to take your money by force. And absolutely no respect for the public that they swore to serve, you know? And he's laughing. He's laughing now. He's smirking. He's smirking about it. He thinks it's funny.
The recording of when you first walked in?
It's live. I can get you a link to it. Sure.
Are you able to go back to it?
Oh yeah. This is why I record. You know, one of the things they were upset about is that I was recording. But if I didn't record, it would be my word against theirs, right? Mm-hmm. It's a good thing I recorded. Otherwise, they could say I came in there and said I was gonna, I mean, God knows what, right? Let your imagination run wild there. So it's Albuquerque police that are out here, and I think that they just misunderstand what's going on, and really they're just going off of what this guy is saying, and this guy is a liar. I mean, he can't even show his face. He's standing here with his back to us, giving us the cold shoulder and laughing about it.
Remember what day was it?
It was Friday.
That they contacted you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be published tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. The full video. It's already set. Yeah, from Friday. I think it was, I'm thinking Garcia. Maybe the chat can help me out. Sergeant Garcia that came out. I think it was him. And he told them specifically that they can't trespass me. So the fact that they tried to do it again, I mean, they know what they're doing. Hey, you guys got water? I got a whole case in the trunk. You need a bottle? Let me grab it. I think they're trying to do what's right here too. They've been lied to and manipulated by the people in this building, and at this point, you know, at first they weren't going to question it, but at this point I think they're doing their due diligence to try to make sure that they do the right thing. So and it's not their fault. It really is unfortunate. These people were told, no, you can't trespass him for trying to do business here. And they called again, hoping they'd get different cops who didn't know the law. So, I mean, it's just manipulation tactics by the people who are working here.
So you said last Friday, correct? There's 3 officers that came out?
Yeah.
And you said one of them was a sergeant.
Right.
Yeah, on our end, it just shows that 4 officers came out, but I don't think any of them were sergeants.
I don't know if the sergeant put on there that he came out, because I think what he did is, I think he came out to de-escalate. He told me he saw the name on the thing, and so he told me specifically, I came out because I knew it was you, so I came out just to say hi and make sure that the officers knew they couldn't trespass you.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe he didn't even put himself on the call, because then after he talked with me, he gave me his card. As a matter of fact, I might even still have it, because he gave me the car, he gave me the CAD, his card, he gave me the CAD number. There it is. No, that's yours.
No, that's mine.
He said, yeah, I saw on the thing that it was used, so I just wanted to make sure wanted to come out and make sure everybody knew what was going on, and he educated the employees, and like I said, what they've done now is they're trying to find a cop who's ignorant, is what they're doing. They're trying to manipulate, they're trying to use you. Because after you write that trespass, guess, unfortunately, I mean, you're the one who gets drug into court, not them, right?
For what I know, most of the part, just notices. I mean, unless they come back, that's when we do go to court. Just CT notices. It's just giving you a notice not to come back to the property.
But I can assure you I'll come back, so we would be in court. Yeah, like, even if you gave me the notice, you would end up getting notice from my attorneys.
Yeah, and then we go from there. But you know, it sounds like it is a bigger picture than what they're telling us.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to figure it out, what's going on at this point.
And as you know, I am frustrated as hell with it. But besides that, I am done here today too. Okay. But I'm staying here to make sure to establish, because I got to come back another time. It'll probably be next week sometime after I've got my records request filled and I can figure out where to go from there. And so I need to be here to make sure to establish. No, I will be back. I will definitely be back. Yeah. So if I run away today, it's not. We might as well hash it out right now, right? These are people too that say that they back the blue, and they're literally trying to manipulate and throw you under the bus and get you sued, knowing they know. They've talked. I mean, I've talked. They had their attorney get involved, so they know. They're not actually ignorant. They're just pretending to be. Well, I'm sorry I was frustrated then. You know, I just like.
It's understandable. Everybody can see how frustrating it could be if you're trying to get something, but they just keep putting it off or putting roadblocks.
Mm-hmm. Let me go check out what these guys are doing over here. So.
I'll be with you 1 second.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Thanks, man. So they're going to do what they're supposed to do, and that is, if you want privacy, you create privacy. Rather than tell me I can't be here. But the body cam is on, so the interaction is recorded. And the interaction will be published, so we'll get to see how much this guy lies. I just don't understand, you know, these are all government officials. They're all talking about stuff that's a matter of public interest. It's all being recorded. I don't understand why they wouldn't just let me stand here and record them, you know? It's going to be published no matter what. Whether it's published today or it's published 2 weeks from now, it's all being published. So now I'm going to be late again to my next appointment. What time is it?
It's going to be 3:30.
Yeah, if we could wrap this up quick, I do have another appointment to get to. I just want to make sure that the next time I come back, you don't have to come back too and waste your time as well. So am I detained here or can I take off?
Well, I'd want to...
I want to also, but like I said, I do have other appointments to get to. And I told you I want this resolved right here and right now, you know, so we can figure out whether we need to go to court or if we're done, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I would prefer, but also I have other appointments to get to. So am I detained?
Let me, my sergeant and my partner just walked in there. I don't know what they're doing.
You want to just radio to them and let them know I've got other appointments to get to? Let's, are we detaining this free individual illegally, or is he free to go? And then I can give you a phone number and you can reach out to me as soon as you guys are done. I'll give you all my contact info. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna get out of here then, if I'm not detained. And do you want a phone number for me so you can call me as soon as you're done here? Let me know what we're gonna do.
Let me try again.
So am I detained then, or?
Edward 321
Recently, we're just doing our investigation.
You're free to go.
Okay, great.
Can I get your number just in case?
Yeah, I'd love for you to follow up with me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wanted this resolved. Now that I've established that I can go, should I stay or should I go? And sit here and write up one more open records request.
Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Did you have any? You said you wanted to talk to a supervisor.
I just wanted to make sure that everything was cleared up and that they weren't going to be trying to have me trespassed for coming and doing IPA requests.
I'm going to issue a criminal trespass for coming to a public records or a public housing building to request things. So I understand that you had an IPA request that you gave to them. So they're processing your request.
Great.
It takes 30 days or more. That's pretty standard for requests.
So yeah, they've got to respond within 3 days, and then they've got.
Yes, they gave the paper, they stamped it, they gave the paperwork to the legal for the housing department, and they will give you a response in writing.
Okay, can I get a copy of it?
The response in writing?
No, just a copy of the request that I submitted. I mean, most government entities do it. I don't think they're required to by law, and so if they're not going to, honestly.
You already have the request on your computer. Why do you need a copy?
I don't have it. I wrote it.
Oh, you wrote it?
Yeah. So, and I'm not going to push it. Again, you know, they've just been nasty to me since I came in. So if they're going to say no, I mean, that's it. I'll leave.
She said they're going to email you that they got your request.
Okay, and there'll probably be a copy on the email? Okay. I mean, I've got it on camera too. It's just usually when I write them, usually most people are kind enough to give me a copy. But anyways, cool, yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
No, so they won't be calling anymore to have me trespass from here for doing business with them, right?
Now, it behooves everyone to be courteous when they're talking to people and trying to work with folks.
All right, thank you, sir.
Sit over there, okay?
All right.
Sit on that chair right over there. You see that chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, go and sit in that chair, okay?
What?
Yeah, that means now.
You know, they also got a number of phone calls.
I couldn't agree more.
I just want to tell you that they got a number of phone calls from some people who were not very nice to some of the staff, which I think doesn't help things. But because in the end, your request is being processed in the appropriate manner. So
is that what it took though to get it you know, is for the police to? Okay.
Now, I guess, you know, people get scared or emotional, and so they requested the police to possibly look into a trespass, but there is no trespass at this point in time. Okay? So we're going to go back to work.
Okay, can I request one other thing? I saw that you printed out a trespass. So when I come back here in a couple of weeks, my concern is that going to be in the computer?
No.
Because they were told on Friday that they can't do this. There's just nothing new to them. Okay, and so when they called you, they were trying to find a stupid
So I came and I, along with the officers, did the best investigation we could.
Great, and I appreciate it.
We're not trespassing anybody.
Right.
Okay.
But I do want to make sure that, because I saw you print one off.
We are going to write a report about our investigation today.
Okay.
In reference to whatever happened. And that's it.
Okay. But like I said, so for you, sir, you did print a trespass off. Is that in the computer then? Is that going to be in the system? That's all I'm trying to clarify, is that there isn't some accidental clerical error when I come back in a week or two that says, oh, you were trespassed.
No.
Okay.
Did you have any further questions?
I did, but now I forgot it.
All right. Have a good
All right. Thank you. Oh, shoot, how much time do we have left? Oh, I got 2 minutes. I don't have enough time. I need to do, he's saying that people left voicemails. So I'm gonna have to, I gotta do a request for those voicemails, but I only got 2 minutes until they close, and so. Hey ma'am, I just got one more request to give. Ma'am, sure, thank you. They're intentionally trying to ignore me, so I'm just gonna leave that there. There you go, you guys see it. There you go. And we're out. That's the second time they've called people with guns to come and bully and intimidate me because I tried to do business with them. I'll publish the body cam footage as soon as it's available so that you can see all the lies that these public employees told to the police. I will then attempt to pursue criminal charges against those who made false police reports. What do you guys think the chances are that the government will charge the government for their crimes?